Aha! I have been muted this whole time. Of course. What else is new? Alright, so... yeah, well. Good thing I checked the audio. Yep, there it is. It's a good thing I checked the sound. Nobody would have told me. And judging by the levels, it is still just a little... oh, just a little quiet. There. Okay. Yeah, so if you like Dwarf Fortress... this is like that. Now I'm embarrassed again. I don't know why... half the time my microphone decides that it is important to reset itself to the default. But it does that. Love that for me. What was I doing? Try it before going further. I already did that. Place a study to be built, assign dwarves to be builders, unpause the game, wait until the study is built. Got it. So this is what we're working towards. And where is this study? Military structures, research and production? Yes, here. Does it need to be a certain size, or is it just one square? I'm gonna put it over here. Yep. And now, how do I assign dwarves to be... oh, here we go. So miners, workers, and scholars. So let's get... we have 4 dwarves. 1 builder. 2 miners. Wait, it wanted me to put 2 dwarves to be builders? Yes. Okay. No scholars. Scholars are nerds. Go. Go forth. Listen to the slappy of their little feet. Oh, and their outfits changed, too. Isn't that cute? They got their little bing-bong hammers. I want to mine this out, whatever it is. Roots. Oh, that gives us wood. Okay. Maybe... can I cancel? How do I unmine that? There we go. Sound effects are nice. So they have to go back and forth between these things to move the resources. When do I get, like, an absurd amount of dwarves, by the way? Porous rock mined nothing. Well, that sucks. Probably we should start digging downward, too. I want some ore. Alright, how do I speed it up? That's the... oh, here we go. That is... really sort of loud. Okay, assign dwarves to be scholars, gain knowledge points. Okay, you are no longer builders, you are now scholars. Get to book learning. Acquire water pump. Here. Water pump. Not enough knowledge. Oh, so they produce the research points and then we spend them. So we don't set something for them to research. Got it. Oh, and we can set priorities as well. That's gonna be important later. It's funny that that's their sound effect. Can I, like, chop trees, too? I can. Glorp. I could see some of these sound effects getting obnoxious, but the fact that they only really make them when you're, like, kind of zoomed in, well, maybe not. It's not too bad, but they may want to tone it down just a touch. We have mushrooms. Is that all we eat? These guys don't want meat. Also, is there like a schedule that I can set? That's always the first thing I do when I'm playing games like RimWorld. I don't know, it'll tell me. Okay. There we go. See, that sound's the one I'm talking about that's a little too loud. All of the audio is kind of weird. Training grounds, garrison armory. Now what's it want? Build the water pump. Research and production. Water pump. All blocks should be empty. So... Oops. Like this. Oh, that's right. I took them off of mining. Or building. Why did they only send 4 guys? How did they expect this to work? Who thought this was a good idea? So, can I get rid of these messages down here? I don't want them there. Alright, come on, boys. Pick up the pace. Day 8. Have we already been here for 8 days? We've been here a week, and we have done nothing. Get a move on, boys. You best start bing-bonging on that thing before I get upset. There you go. Thank you. Okay, mark blocks to dig. I already did all this. But whatever. Alright, I kind of want to stretch out this area and make like a dormitory, like a long hallway. Because we got this whole upper mountain to work with. Actually, how far up does the rock here go? Because it probably makes sense to put dorms higher up. Yeah? We'll build a staircase on either side here. That's too much work, I've decided. Can't be mined because mining is not researched enough. Oh, so we have to research vertical mining? Never mind then. We will in fact be building a hallway dormitory. It will go this way. How many blocks? It doesn't matter. See, that's the noise I'm talking about. Too loud. Make it stop. Anything else to research? Mushroom farm. Mining solid... Oh, I see. We have to research digging up and... Oh, you're dwarves! What do you mean? You have to learn how to dig up and down. All they know is horizontal. You're not a real dwarf. I do like the fact that it like automatically puts these like railings here, but the fact that the water is overlapping with it is kind of killing the vibe, I guess. It kills the look that they're going for. I need to get more wood. That I can do. Let's clear out the trees closest to our entrance. I want more guys. Give me more guys. Tools are stored. Dwarves come here to take their tools when changing profession. Okay, so do we just need that if they're changing professions? Sentinel statue. It's got HP? Does everything have HP? Okay, everything has HP. I was gonna say. Maybe that thing serves as like a scarecrow, kinda. Where they're supposed to smack it around. Get to digging. Or chopping, I guess. I learned how to dig up and down. Not enough knowledge. It only needs 10. What? Hang on. This says 16. Why? Okay, 16 here. Wait. Knowledge, max 8 per working. Huh? I'm confused. 8, 16... How's that work? I don't get it. Anyways, we probably need this more. Mushroom farm. It wants us to build a second small housing way ahead of you. My dude. I am on it. Oh, it wants me to build 2 more small housings. Still way ahead of you. Except now you guys have to stop being miners to start being builders again. This book learning confuses me. Humidity? Oh, my ears. Total 6. See, total 16. Why does it say 4? That's got to be a bug or something. See, this is all wigged out. $16 out of 16. Maybe that's how much it's producing at a time. Or per day, maybe? I don't know, it's kind of unclear. They may want to work on that. Oh, wait, we got more dwarves? Okay. I have already learned the digging up and down. Dwarves use ladders to go up and down. You can place ladders manually, but miners are also able to place ladders to dig up and down. Keep in mind that other dwarves can't place ladders themselves, so if you destroy ladders, some dwarves can get stuck, or some structures can be unreachable. Also, keep in mind that there are some threats lying in the deepest parts of the mountain. Ooh, I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of nasty boogers are down there, honestly. But anyway. I already did, didn't I? No. Because I need more knowledge. Well, anyways, now we have more miners. So, expand the dormitory, perhaps? Does everybody have a place to live? How's the water pump work, by the way? Minus... So do we need to, like, assign somebody to pump water? Or... are we chilling? Maybe they'll only drink mead. That would be a very dwarven thing to do. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna take one of you off of mining also and put one of you on learning. Why is it not going up? I'm confused. My scholars are garbage. Why you learn nothing? Yeah, those sound effects are starting to get kind of obnoxious. Also, the different music between the pause screen and the main game is very jarring. There's kind of no need for that to exist. There. Let's hope this is a little better. Okay. Do we have 10 knowledge now? Yes, good. That whole balance thing is kind of confusing. But I get it. Your dwarves need to eat, drink, and sleep. Workload allow your dwarves to rest less or more. Dwarves can die if they're too thirsty or hungry, so during their rest time they will go to drink and eat first. They won't die due to lack of sleep, but they will get tired and work slower. Now, want to optimize your kingdom layout or decrease workload if you notice that more and more dwarves become tired. Also, when a dwarf goes to rest, their workplace becomes empty, so you can send another worker there. It means it might be beneficial to have more dwarves assigned to a profession than there are workplaces. Oh, okay. Losing knowledge and upgrades. Assign more scholars to keep the needed level. So it's a maintenance thing? I don't understand this. Okay, well, whatever. They want us to build a mushroom farm. That I can do. And we need workers. I thought those were soldiers, maybe. Mushroom farm. Oh, it's perfect. I'm gonna dig out a little more space, though. Yes. Tink tonk. Make it work, fellas. I no longer require your services, researchers. Oh, did I get more? I got more dwarves. There. They do take forever to make stuff. So, I'm actually gonna do that. Make an extra worker. Make it snappy, fellas. We're running out of food. And mead, mostly. Or beer. Okay. Craft Stone Age. You did well. Your dwarves have water to drink and mushrooms are being grown to eat, so the dwarves should not die right away. Now, you should transition to a new age. In the knowledge tree, acquire the Stone Age, Stone Craft Age. Transitioning to new age makes all the previous acquired structures and upgrades permanent, even if you lose knowledge points. Good. Okay. We can become stupid if we don't continue our book learning. Now we can learn how to make doors. Everyone loves doors. Yeah, those sound effects are gonna get on my nerves. Let's dig up us here. Oh, wait a minute. Will they build... They will, okay. It's ugly, but it works. It's a dual layer situation we got going on here. That also means I can work on my downward staircase over here. When I play Dwarf Fortress, I usually like to have like a sort of main staircase that leads off to everything. But they make ladders instead. We don't know how to make stairs. So never mind. Well, we'll put the stairs in later. And also, will these things collapse, I wonder? Look at them go. Find anything fun down there? I really can't see. Whatever. It's fine. Not a problem yet. Do we have enough knowledge points? We have 0. We apparently need more scholars. Maybe I should build, like, a dedicated area for that. It would probably be smart. Put it over here. Not there, actually. We'll put the book learning right above the farm. That's also a really weird-looking ladder. But I trust their judgment. They are the dwarves, after all. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go boop. I know we're losing knowledge. I'm working on it. There. Now we got 4 of them. For some reason, we have to study how to mine coal. What is this? Prestige of your kingdom. Build structures to increase it, and that's our happiness. Being tired decreases happiness. Oh, so we have to make them happy for more dwarves to join. I see. Well, the food is increasing by 15 per day, so we can take a couple of workers off of that, put them on scholarly duties. Go do your book learning. And up here... we can build more of these. For later. We can also clear this out, I guess. Do I need to build, like, storage? Probably. Food storage. Food storage. Raw stone. Refined stone. Coal. Oh, we have to build specific storages for the other resources as well. Ugh. -5 knowledge points. Why? Why is that a thing? I'll set these guys to start cutting some more trees, too. Why can we have negative knowledge? Why is that a thing? There. 11. Oh, I have more people coming in. Excellent. I just needed the beds for it. Hello, what's up, Noodles? How you doing today? Now we're getting some thinking done. There we go. We've learned how to mine coal. Build a coal storage. Mine some coal. I'm going to dig out this space over here, probably. We'll use it for storage. Well. There we go. What's up, Grohl? Good to see you guys. These are my little dwarves. Look at them run around. Ain't they cute? Not great, my partner's dad died this morning. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I knew what else to say. When do I get to start building defenses and killing ogres and things? We'll put this right here. Wouldn't hurt to have one of these over here also. It's been rough, and because we live in different states, it's difficult to be there for them physically. Yeah, that's kind of the hard part about long-distance relationships in general. But that is part of life. And I think one of the most important things, at least for me, when I lose, or the last time that I lost someone, was somebody reminded me instead of thinking about the fact that they were gone to, like, instead of just saying, I'm sorry, they asked me, what was a memory that I, like, really treasured, with the person I lost. I don't know. I hope that helps. Now we need to mine 200 coal. What does coal look like? Is that coal? Maybe? That's probably coal. Let's find out. That's iron. Okay. Well, they can still start digging that way. It does a little. That's good. Oh, here's coal. There it is. Oh, wait, there's a floor above that. I can't just dig that out. Can I? Wait, is the floor of the entrance to our cave coal? It sure is. Okay, well, guess what? We're digging it out. By the way, is this a little bit like Dwarf Fortress? It is. It's a lot like Dwarf Fortress, honestly. That's kind of what got my attention for it originally. Ooh, we're gonna need another work. We got more people coming in. Oh, lordy loo. We're gonna need more beds, I think. Maybe? How do I tell if everyone has a bed? Hang on a second. Everybody chill out. Having vertical layers is genius. I've never seen something like that. Dwarf Fortress had it. So, that part's actually not especially new. Let's get a couple more miners. Another worker. We've got a decent amount of learning going on. So we'll do like this. There. Total number of dwarves set by the amount of beds we have. Got it. But yes, I do like the vertical layers a lot. It's getting a little confusing because some of the stuff is dug out. I don't know. Random YouTube recommendation has struck gold this time. What's up, G42? I'm glad you think so. Ah, I appreciate it. Good to see ya. We dwarven. Didn't know that. Awesome. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress is a lot more... It feels antiquated, I guess. It's very... I mean, it didn't have graphics for the longest time even, so... Now we need to acquire beer brewery, because they hate water. To get there, we must learn stonesmithing or a vegetable farm. One or the other. Can I learn how to make a wooden door first? That seems important. Hey, thanks for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Really helps me out. Better pouches. Dwarves can carry more. That would be helpful. Structure stacking unlocks... Some structures can be built on top of each other. Oh, this gets us stairs. Let's do that. Not all... Oh, I have to get the vegetable farm as well. I only ever played RimWorld as far as those kinds of sandbox games. That one and RimWorld are usually put in the same category, honestly. It has a very similar feel. Looks sick, though. Keep an eye on this one. Yeah. Okay, let's see how to make some stairs here. It says all blocks should be empty. So I guess I need to destroy this ladder. Uh-oh, that wasn't the ladder that I was trying to target. There we go. Want stairs. How do I rotate this? Do I just have to rotate myself? R. No. Nope. Q. E. Oh! Help. Rotate structures, Z and X. There we go. Then we can also get rid of this ladder. Do they have to... It looks like the, we need refined stone. Okay, build refined stone storage. And, you know what? That's gonna go... Did I build enough beds? Hang on. There. We'll do that so that I can get rid of this and put... Do I need like a stone refinery or something? Brewery, pub, stone refinery. I do need that. Okay, I'll put a stone refinery over here. And refinery storage as well. Yeah. So I'll dig that out and this out. I'm kind of running out of space, actually. Got all this over here. Our basic resources are this way. I'll make it work. I'll make it fit. Pink bonk. Tink tonk. The thing is, I don't know if they can go through these thingers here. Like, the workshops in Dwarf Fortress are... they're sort of like buildings, so they can walk in and out of them without any actual problems. Please tell me someone's not trapped down there, by the way. No, okay, good. Do you need supports, or could you clear a level fully and it stands with the power of dwarven kin? I think it needs supports. If nothing else, they wouldn't be able to walk on it. I've yet to see anything collapse. But, for example, like, there won't be a stone floor if I dig out one of these walls that they could stand on, so... So I'm hoping that they can use the refinery and then walk straight into the storage. If nothing else, they'll be able to get at it from this side if they need to. It'll take longer, though. That's the annoying part. Alright, now I need artisans. So... our food is still decreasing. We're gonna have to decrease the number of something. Get a couple of refiners in there. Not enough stone, not enough refined stone. We gotta do more digging, boys. Is this solid stone? Porous rock. I keep forgetting that porous rock doesn't net me anything. It's just there to be obnoxious. Roots. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of that ladder so soon. Why is all of this porous rock? It's so hard for us to get just stone. Here, take that out. You'd think that would be something we had plenty of. Wrong. There is a pillar that we can make. Helps bigger spaces... Okay, so it looks like things can, in fact, crumble. I'm sure this... destroying these solid rocks here won't cause any sort of issue. Are the stairs built yet? No. There we go. Okay, we can get down one level and start getting at some of this stuff. Hypothetically. Maybe not. Maybe that was a little too... Can I build a platform? Or is it just a ladder? Can they get at it? Stand on top of the platform, dummies! What are they doing down there? What are you... Guys? They're confused. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're stuck. There, guys. Guys. Okay, okay. Leave it alone. God. How about now? There you go! They figured it out. Never mind, they forgot how to do it. Okay, maybe I build another ladder here. There. Can you get to it now? There's... Oh, God. Guys. What if we... Can you dig that out? Okay. Theoretically. Can you go like that? There we go. Good lads. Okay, I've learned a new thing about how to make the stairs now. We're gonna need, like, a platform at each level if we're gonna get off at any point. So... that one's still there. So what we're gonna do is dig this out. Then we're going to... I hate to do this, but... destroy the stairs we just worked so hard to make. And then... oh god. Rock and stone! Do like this. Mine that out. And until those stairs are built, those guys are just stuck down there. Moradin blesses us. Different dwarf reference. I'm trying to build a staircase where I can get off at each level, and man, is that already complicated. Maybe it'd be better to just use the ladders. I'm old-fashioned like that, though. We need the rock and stone. Okay, we need to learn how to make beer brewery, so we're gonna need to put some more people on learning. Fortunately, we have a couple more people. Okay, they can still get out of there. Ladders are for cowards. Nyabaran, how you doing today? I guess I could put stairs here. But that would kind of ruin the setup I've got. Stubby dwarf legs don't like ladders. Yeah, their ladders are kind of weird looking too. They're like a central pillar with a bunch of planks nailed to it. I kind of like the design of it though, in a weird sort of way. I guess we should also get a vegetable farm going. How big is it? 4? We can make space for a vegetable farm. We could get some vegetables. Is this coal? I want it. Give it to me. What are we even doing with the coal? Ladders go in the Book of Grudges. They are made of wood. We hate things made of wood. Why do you think dwarfs are so good with axes? You ever think about that? A spider stole my dinner last night. I was very upset. I can't tell if we're still talking about dwarves or if you actually had a spider steal your dinner. That was an unexpected turn of events. Not gonna lie. See, the problem with me in Dwarf Fortress is I have a tendency to put everything on the same level. Vegetables are for elves. I don't know how they're gonna grow vegetables underground. That part I'm still trying to figure out. Somehow they've got dirt down here. Dirt don't hurt. We may need an additional food storage. No, we are losing food though. Sometimes we're losing food. Theoretically, we are losing food. A spider fell from the ceiling and bounced off my sandwich and onto the other half of my plate. Then it ran at me and hissed. Oh. Bro, you got some scary spiders. Usually when a spider hisses at me, well, actually, usually that doesn't happen. I'm fortunate enough to not have hissing spiders. You have a really interesting life, Noodle. Noodles always has the most interesting things to talk about. Him and Tofurkey. Them and their strange turkey-leg dog. See, now I've got all this, like, empty space over here. I want to build, like, platforms. There is flooring. Carpet. I don't think that's really what we need. Not enough knowledge. So we're not gaining any. We may need another study. We need more thinking. Dig this out. We'll put 2 more there. Food -5 per day. That's acceptable, honestly. I'm gonna... Well, I can get 2 more workers. Do I need to build a second water pump, or is the amount of water we're getting fine? And also, what are we doing that's burning coal? Dwarves are very tired. Not my problem! Okay. There's only low and high workload? Dumb. Do I need more beds? Is that the problem, or...? We got the knowledge we need now. Okay, beer brewery. Give. Not enough stone, always. I live next to a cornfield, so we get lots of spiders and lizards. But hissing spiders? Man. That's rough. Can be closed, blocking path for various enemies. Burns, so don't expect it to hold lava. This doesn't look like a wooden door. Oh, it's a big block. Interesting. Oh, it's like a whole cube. Huh. Do we... maybe we should put this at, like, the entrance to our... stairway, in case we dig up something that should not be named. God, these controls are kind of confusing. See, I want to be able to build, like, put some blocks back. When you open the garage door, they fall and startle you. The wolf spiders are big. It's scary, so they'll literally chase you and hiss. Yikes. See, I want to put a wall here now. Is that a thing I can do? Base structures. Stone wall! Okay, I can do that, actually. Cool. Now I'm realizing I should have put my stairs on this side. Well, that sucks. Whatever. No thanks. Yeah, like, I don't mind spiders at all, but when they start hissing at me, that's usually a bad sign in general. This only has 2 out of 8 dwarves in it? Oh, no, this is 2 out of 8 of the beds. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to dig out another dormitory up top so that we can destroy the ones down here. We will sometimes get corn snakes. One was chilling in the garage and scared my brother. Yeah, my mom hates snakes. And we get a fair amount of snakes. We can get... What? Why did it light up this? Not enough stone. We need more stone! Always, always, we need more stone. Always more stone. There's some right here. Here's stone. Get all that. Dig it, boys. It's ugly, but it's functional. That's all I can say. How am I gonna do this? Okay, we're going to move the coal storage. Well, if we're gonna make the entrance on this side, okay. We put door here. There's... No. Hang on. Stairs there. Storage here. Door here? I'm confusing. I'm just gonna move the entrance to the dormitory. There. And now that we have these extra ones up here, we simply add additional beds up top. Destroy these. Put door here. And build wall here. And here. And here. Dig this out. Yeah, that should be fine. Now we're starting to get into the weird strategy of things. And we'll put door... First we need additional wall there. Door here. Oh, wait. Beans. That was incorrect. There. Whatever. Mine out that stone wall. Hopefully something can't, like, climb up that side there. Actually, leave that one be, boys. We're just gonna move the coal storage. And put it here instead. And then we'll build a wall right here. Keep in mind that all entrances will be blocked. Oh, okay. Also, we need more wood. Get to tree chopping, fellas. I'm replaying Dragon Age Veilguard, and I forgot how fun the combat was. Ooh, I love the cast on Veilguard. Never played Veilguard. I heard... Well, I've said this before. That the script writing was not the greatest. But I've never played it for myself, so I couldn't tell you really one way or the other. Now it's starting to look like a proper fortress. Maybe we could even move the stone refinery in here. That guy's got like armor on. Not enough coal. What are we using coal for? Is that for the refinery? Yeah, okay. They need coal. That's fine. We will find more coal. Where? I don't know. We diggy. Back to the mine. We have access to iron. We'll stop at this level here and start digging. So see what we can find in this direction. And this one. Oh, we have plenty of knowledge, too. I did get the beer brewery. Better pouches. Basic carpets. Structure stacking. A dwarf on the surface? Shame, shame. We must go outside sometimes. There is a challenge some people will do where they play Dwarf Fortress and they just build on the surface. I've never done it myself. I've heard it's really, really hard, but I also just find Dwarf Fortress really, really hard, so... We need more wood. We can get a lot of our wood from digging up roots, too. Is this solid stone? Doesn't actually say. Anything good this direction? Not really. That's more iron. The coal seemed to be farther up. We just got lucky with that vein at the entrance, I think. I guess we branch out. I don't want to dig into our water supply, but... there's iron. We can't dig through that anyways. So this direction. And this direction. Forgot I was digging down here too. How'd they even get down here? I must have put a tunnel in the wrong level. You heard about Songs of Six? I have, actually. And I meant to take a look at that game, but I kind of missed out on the train, I guess, on that one. I'm probably going to go around and play it on my own. Has it released yet? I forget. I played all the Dragon Age games, and while Veilguard isn't my favorite, it's a good game. Some of the dialogue is a little cringe, but it doesn't ruin the experience, in my opinion. I have a video about Frostpunk 2. I'll have to watch that. Yeah, I have mixed opinions about Frostpunk 2. Part of it is that Frostpunk 2 is in no way a bad game. It just didn't feel like Frostpunk, I guess, is the best way I know how to put it. I think I'm going to build a staircase going up in here, too. Or maybe I'll put that over here. That might make more sense. Yeah, I'll put it over here. Playing as a mage is flashy and fun. Same, it's just too big, especially coming from the original title. The big difference for me between Frostpunk 1 and 2 was the fact that, I guess the best way to kind of put it was, what I said in my video, I think, was that, a single death is a tragedy, but 100 deaths is a statistic. It didn't feel like survival anymore, really. It was more, it was a lot more about the politics of things, rather than, you know, keeping your people from starving, kind of thing. It just didn't have the same grit, you know? Didn't have the same stakes. And we gotta build ourselves a brewery in here. Brewery! Oh, it's big. We will make space. We are dwarves, we require beer. We will have our brewery. Oh, it's tall, too. So we gotta actually dig out this. Big and tall. And no, according to Steam, Songs of Six is still in EA. Perfect. Perhaps I will check it out on stream. I've just got so many other games on my lists right now. Sucks EA hated Dragon Age and will probably never see another game in the series. Really? That's rough. I mean, it is EA, so there's only so much you can really expect from that. In the first, you dread nighttime, not in Frostpunk 2. Yeah, I didn't really dread much of anything in Frostpunk except running out of money over and over again. Why do they keep playing around in the mines over here? There are buildings to be built. And how come they're not digging this out? You can't tell me they can't reach it. Are you telling me they can't reach it? Oh my god, they can't reach it somehow. Explain to me how that makes sense. Well, so far nothing's collapsed. It must be doing something right. But we can't make anything else until we get more coal. Hey, thanks for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a ton. One day I will actually have a second monitor set up so I can see the names of who's subscribing when it happens, but... don't jinx it. I am honestly waiting for it to happen. I'm kind of curious what exactly will go wrong. But I'm like deadlocked by a lack of coal right now. Mass Effect is the story game EA prefers, probably because they can monetize the multiplayer. Is there a Mass Effect multiplayer? And is it any good? Guys, please, I just need coal. Is there any, like, on the surface? It's Minecraft Mountain here. We're losing knowledge again. Whatever. I can't believe we haven't found more. We've literally found gold, and all I need is coal. I care not for this shiny metal right now. It's very undwarven of me to say that, but right now, gold is not my priority. Give me the Bernie stuff. We'll cut through this mountain until we find something useful. Yeah, both Mass Effect 3 and Andromeda have multiplayer servers that are still up and are tons of fun. Huh. Without coal, you can't smelt the glorious gold. Exactly. Exactly. I'm glad everybody enjoys this water pump so much. What's this down here? Oh, it looked like there was some kind of, like, oil vein or something. I just need coal, please. Save ya, boy. Okay, you know what? Less thinking, more digging. We're gaining coal per day? Have we found coal somewhere? How's that happening? How is our coal... Oh, yes, we did! Oh, my goodness. Get it. Get all of it. Give it to me. Dragon Age Inquisition is the only one with multiplayer, and it is not popular. Dang. I prefer Dragon's Dogma. I'm a Dogma man myself. This door never got put in. Do these just stay open? Oh, I actively open and close these doors. Okay. Ow, my tooth hurts. What? Wait, somebody died of thirst? Why? Why'd you die of thirst? Bro, what? We literally have water. Just drink water, stupid. Forehead? Use your brain. Finish my stinking brewery. There it is. Yes, yes. At last. Is there more of that delicious coal down here? Oh. Yes. Yes, there's so much coal over here. Get it all. I want it all. I want all of it. Give to me. Beer is better than water. No beer, no drinko. Well, we've been out of beer for months, apparently, so... But now we have a brewery! We are making beer. Okay, we may need an additional water pump. Because we are now using it all for beer. And we're gonna dig this out too. Okay, now we need to build an armory, a garrison, and assign dwarves to be warriors. There we go. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Not enough water? I'm working on it. Shut up. Leave me alone. Also, I'd like to learn how to make iron. But I guess we need stone pillars first. Also, we can make carpets. That would explain the death. Yeah. You know? Yeah, you know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Glorp, glorp, glorp. Crunch, crunch, glorp, glorp. Someone explain to me why this humidity overlay is important. If it's too damp, what happens? What happens if my dwarves get damp? Clearly, yes. I'm gonna put drink storage over here. Oh my god. Can I build like a place for them to eat? They shrink into gnomes? Oh. Carpet. Is this important? Yes. What do they make the carpet out of? Nothing. We simply produce carpet. If you didn't know, dwarves naturally produce carpet. It's part of their life cycle. They're like silkworms, kind of. Maybe I'm just really used to the Dead by Daylight camera speeds, but Veilguards is so slow even at the highest sensitivity. I wouldn't know, to be honest. Wait, which side is the end of the carpet? Like that? Yeah. Our prestige is rising. For whatever that's worth. I'm making more beds. More dwarves. I guess we could start expanding the dormitory this way as well, right? No. No, I can't. Don't do that. They're hairy. Makes sense to me. Haven't played Dead by Daylight since forever. Oh, well, you'll have long conversations with Noodles about it. Noodles has recently become attached. The game has gotten its grippers into him. You know what I mean by grippers. We are losing food at an alarming rate. We may need more workers. Oh. Well, there we go. We have more people to become workers. And scholars. 2v8 was just added back to Dead by Daylight. I thought everyone hated that mode. I mean, I wouldn't actually know, but again, I've never played Dead by Daylight. I've heard it's very unkind to the killers. That, like, instead of the survivors running away from a big scary killer, it's more like the killer is being bullied by 4 survivors. So maybe the 2v8 will balance things out a little better. They did add a 3v1 mode to Arc Raiders for some reason. You can go in as a solo against groups of trios. I don't know why you would choose to do that, but you can. Now, I'm clean since July 2023. Not going back into that. Respectfully, please understand. Cesspool. Oh, it is a cesspool, for sure. 2v8 is loved, at least from what I've seen. That's good. It's one of those games that has, like, a really toxic side to it. Arc Raiders does, too. Don't get me wrong. Pretty much any PvP game is gonna have a really toxic side to the fan base. Some of them more than others, though. Okay, now we need to build ourselves a barracks. Armory and garrison. So we have to get into the Iron Age, though. I'm still getting worried about our production. We may need more worker. More thinker. Which mean bigger library. Bigger. Maybe I could even build stairs up to there. That'd be classy. Bitches love stairs. It's me, I'm bitches. I love stairs. Please don't build stairs while your friend is inside of the stairs. Dwarves can't find an available place to sleep. What? Look harder. Stupid. When you play on console, you don't have to chat, which I'm sure helps with the toxicity. Not having the chat helps with the toxicity, because for what I recall, a lot of the toxicity from Dead by Daylight happened because people were just, well, they'd like... What was it? What was the thing they would do? They'd, like, drag the killer around and do lots of, emote spamming and flashlighting and things like that. I don't know. Again, never played the game, so I'm just talking out of my ass, frankly. But, we may need to build a second brewery, because they're going through beer faster than we can produce it. Good lads. As it should be. Also, where's the smoke going from this brewery? We're in a cave. Sleep on the carpet, you bedless dwarf. I mostly play on console, so if anyone says anything, I don't see it. Ah. Yeah, in Arc Raiders, if you don't use chat, you get shot. Which is fair, because usually if somebody's not saying anything, that's a bad sign. Flashlight spam was fixed, quote-unquote. I see. Is this fix in the room with us now? Noticed most killers run Lightborn, which makes Flashlight useless in combat. Oh, Okay. Yeah, see, that was the thing. I'd heard that it was really difficult to play the game any way other than the meta, which made me kind of uninterested. I guess I won't say I've never played the game, because I did play once over Halloween with a friend when I was in college. And mostly I got farmed. So one of the killers like grabbed me. And then he like pinned me on a staircase in like the Michael Myers neighborhood map or whatever. And he just kind of sat there because I guess he needed to do some sort of daily challenge where he needed like a super long chase. So that's what happened. Okay. We have a surprising amount of coal. We are still not producing additional thinking. More studies? The majority of my dwarves are thinkers. What is this? What kind of society do we live in? It's absurd. Also, we're rapidly running out of food. I need to build additional farms. Construct additional pylons. And I need to do it immediately. Okay. Everybody chill out for a second. Produces vegetables that can be used as food. Food or medicine. 15 for 40 hours. I need, like, fast food. Fast food. These are gonna be high priority from now on. Highest priority. Food is highest priority. Those always need to have people working at them. Why is this not being built, by the way? Not enough stone? Oh, beans. Okay. That is a problem. Fair enough. I'll give you that. You got me there. Here's stone. Figure it out. You're surrounded by stone. Mr. Overseer, we don't understand why we keep running out of rocks. Well, I'll tell you why. You're not digging them up. You buffoon. And maybe also you're turning all of it into refined stone, which is maybe a little excessive. We should maybe, can I like turn this off? Stone refinery, stop work. Wait, are smiths... Okay, that's stone and weapons specifically. If it makes you feel any better, Haddonfield is now... Haddonfield is gone and was hated by most of the player base. The old map was so broken. Oh, the UI of priority makes me think of Timberborn. They kept changing the Haddonfield map. Ah. Yeah, it was really easy to get stuck in that place. Okay, we are officially out of food. Building this needs to be top priority. Both of these need to be top priority. Oh, this is what's requiring all our water. Maybe I should have put the farms near the... over here. I didn't think about that. This is not good. Eat your vegetables. We will be constructing additional farms momentarily. Not enough wood? Okay, that's easily solvable, actually. Go get some trees. Dig up some roots. Do whatever. See if I care. Okay, we need high workload right now, fellas, because starvation is imminent. Get a move on. Less mining, more farming. I know there's not enough food. I'm working on it. But they just keep making beer instead. No food? Skaven did it. If we run into Skaven, I'm gonna be upset. Little diseased rats. No one's died of starvation yet. Maybe it's not so bad. We are once again out of food, though. Just drink your beer. It'll all be fine. Do these consume... They consume mushrooms. That's a problem. Okay. Sorry, guys. Until we can get more mushroom, we need less beer. Alright? That's just the way it has to be. No beer until food. There we go. Now we're starting to get some stockpiles. Why, it's a food source. If you join the Discord, I'm sure you'll see just how much Dead by Daylight has its grip on me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I'm gonna dig out the area over here and set up... Do I want to move the farms? Well, it's gotta... They only need water to function, so... It makes sense to put them over here. That's where they're gonna be. And these need mushrooms to function anyways, so... In my mind, it all makes sense. Dwarves are very tired. I don't care. I'd rather them not starve to death. Okay, here's the deal. No more beer. Not until we have food. That's just the way it has to be. You want to live? You gotta stop drinking. Drink some water. It's good for you. Also, we needed additional wood storage, I think. Put it over here. Blocks below should be... Oh, there's no... Whoops. Okay, well. That's rough. Dig this out. I'll put it over here. No beer? Typical bush lover elf. Hey! Don't you go calling me a knife ear. I'll have you know. I'm simply trying to keep them alive long enough for our beer production to return to normal. As it should be. Okay, mushroom farm. In position. Mushroom farm. In position. New farms just dropped. Get on it, boys. Okay, wood storage going over here. So we can drop off the trees we bring in. Can I set, like, the priority of what goes in these? No. Okay. I was gonna say, I was gonna put extra stuff back here. I mean, beer has calories and fills the belly. Funny thing, actually. Fun fact, if you don't know this. Back in the olden days, one of the most common things for people to drink was ale, right? Well, the reason that people drank more ale than they did water and didn't, like, get sick or die of dehydration was that ale used to be super watered down. So it was like half or more of water. But it was enough so that people thought, yes, I'm getting my drink at the end of the day, whatever. And so, most of the time, people would drink ale or beer on the regular more than they would fresh water. And it would dehydrate them, because it was mostly water itself. I don't know if they knew this or not. I would assume they did, but... Okay, mushroom production is up. That's good. Once we have a steady supply, then we'll swap over and can start making beer again. Our thinkers, they're finally putting in some darn work. There we go. To the new age! Now we can mine iron. And build the garrison. The throne, that's our goal. We need that. Pub. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Do I need a different thing for barracks? Iron pillar. Unlocks the king! That's me! It was flavored water. The cheaper places would water it down even more. Yep. I made my own mead, and holy shit, is it strong! Well, homemade stuff always tends to be stronger than the typical. Okay. Now that we've got that, we can build... first of all, we can reopen the brewery. We now have enough farms. Kind of sucks that all of our water is concentrated in one spot. Same, and I was so disappointed by it. Yeah, you kind of have to have a real knack for making mead. Use mine mostly in cooking marinades. Ooh. Well... then it doesn't matter how strong it is, because if you cook alcohol of any kind, the alcohol is gone. Like, alcohol has a super low boiling point, so it all just steams off. What was I gonna do? Iron storage. Right. But we've got gold! I want gold. I also brewed Sema. It was much better. Sema? I've actually never heard of that. Used in place of bourbon for tiger skin eggs. I also don't know what tiger skin eggs are. I like your funny words, Magic Man. This game's a lot of fun. It's pretty chill. I will say it's a lot more simple than Dwarf Fortress. Oh, I have 2 additional workers. That's good, because I'm going to need 5 of them to make soldiers. I love the sound of their little feet running around. Mushrooms are decreasing again. This is problematic. I have literally 20 workers. Why are we so bad at everything? There. Can we open the other brewery now? Let's find out. It's like hard-boiled eggs that are then fried on the outside and braised in sauce. They look tasty on Saint Google. Saint Google. Okay, iron storage. They're working on it? Question mark? Not enough wood. That's an easy fix. Go get it, boys. Look at that. Man, I didn't get to fight any monsters yet. I want my monsters. Are there more roots down here we can dig out? Yeah. Dig these out then. Okay, iron storage is in position. We can now start digging all this stuff out that I wanted to dig out before. I wasn't able to. Because for some reason we needed special technology for this. Surface dwellers. Ew. They're not surface dwellers. They're simply taking the trees from the surface and bringing them underground. We wouldn't want elves taking up here, around here. It would be absurd. We leave the trees, the elves will move in. It's like when you build a tower as a wizard. Like, you kind of have to get insurance because you know that if you leave your tower alone for too long, evil monsters are going to move in. It just happens. It's part of the gig. Is there a purpose for these carpets? I'm not gonna lie, fish sauce makes most food taste better. I love fish sauce. Oh my god. I love fish sauce so much. Like white sauce? I put that on all my Chinese food. They were sun-touched. Same thing. Nuh-uh. Dwarves are allowed to go on the surface. You're just a purist, is all. That's backwards! No! Don't do it! Cancel. Aha. Wait. That's backwards. There. I finally splurged and got nicer fish sauce for the family because I use most of it in my cooking. Fish sauce so good. Dude, imagine how gross this carpet would be with all their dirty little feet running around all over it. I do like the look of this game a lot. It's got really good promise, I'll say. I don't know how any of the combat's gonna work. That's the thing. Hopefully we're still getting enough production to keep everyone healthy, even with, like, 8 more people coming in. Apparently uses fish sauce on burgers? I don't think I've ever considered that. Alright, are we getting... Oh, I need an iron foundry probably, right? No, it only needs raw iron. Interesting. Weird, but interesting. Where should we build our garrison? Maybe back in here? They're like Minecraft villagers. That's what they sound like. Yeah, let's build it back in here. Do they need access to it for anything in specific? Weapons and shields are stored. Also, warriors come here to take their weapons when changing profession. And a garrison increases warrior capacity. Oh. Interesting. Maybe we'll build it upstairs. I can't build too much upstairs, though, because it'll be over top of everything else. I could dig out this area, though. Right? Yeah, for sure. I'll build it upstairs. Well, I'm going to leave. It was really fun hanging out with you, too. We'll be back at some point. Thanks, YouTube, for the recommendation. I'm glad you liked it. And, I hope you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. They do sound like Minecraft villagers. Hard to deny that. It's bizarre that of our entire society of dwarves, only 8 of them are miners. Not enough drink? We're working on it. You're just lucky we have enough food. Can I change their names? Oh, he's a smith. I was wondering, the guys with the helmets, they look like warriors, but I guess they're not. We've almost got the space we need. Oh, is it too high? It is too high. Okay. In that case, we'll do that. And the armory is just 1 block. They scurry around so funny. There's lots of different ways you could get creative with this stuff. Maybe I'll go back and play Dwarf Fortress. I have it, and I've tried it. I'm just really bad at it. Like, stuff starts happening, and I don't realize it's happening until it's too late. Like, all of a sudden, there's lizard men eating my villagers, dragging them away, and then there's, like, some sort of possum person living underneath us. It's really bizarre, the way it happens. Ceremonial brazier. Ooh. Fancy. My place is such a mess, but with like the statues and stuff, you could probably get really fancy about it, couldn't you? Oh yeah, you could. Look at this. Look at that. Them some statues. Is it a waste of resources? Probably. Do I care? No. There it is. Bring it in, boys. Not enough stone. That I can fix. That is not difficult. Not enough water? That's just patently untrue. Sorry. But there's more coal over here. There's some stone. Get that for me. And these roots. I do think it's weird that most of the rock doesn't give you anything for mining it. I think it should give you at least a little bit. It takes forever to bake a potato. Dude, I tried to make, like a scalloped potato au gratin one time, where I tried to make like a... Basically, it was pizza ingredients inside of a baked potato, so I like sliced it up into little discs, but left it all together. And I cooked it for like an hour, and it was still crunchy. Not like crispy crunchy, like potato crunchy. You know? That's a golden age? Steelcraft age. Never mind. There is a golden age, though. We don't get an anvil until the golden age. Prosperity age. This kind of stuff, just by looking at the tree, I'm seeing a pretty hefty lack of variety. I'm kind of wondering how much gameplay this game will really have if they don't branch out their research tree into different things. Because in Dwarf Fortress, for example, you have all sorts of trading you can do. There's different kinds of soldiers. You can get, like, bowyers. You can get different kinds of defenses. Here, it's just soldiers. I only see soldiers. I don't see traps or anything like that. I know there's 2 different kinds of doors. But that's a little... You know, it's a little lacking, I guess. Maybe we should just dig super far down and see if we can find some monsters or something after we get some soldiers. I want to fight something. Okay. Oh, this is still under construction. Cringe. All of you will be builders until you become soldiers. Yeah, we usually microwave them because it takes so long they taste better in the oven or air fryer. Yeah, dude, twice baked potatoes. Oh, with like sour cream and cheese and bacon. It's so much work, but it's so worth it. Also, can we make that pub? Yeah, stew is produced. It's a place for them to eat and drink, finally. Instead of all gathering in this central hall area. Maybe we clear this area out and the pub becomes here. We move the vegetable farms. Yeah. We could do that. We should do that even, I would say. Tink, 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 tink. Get it, fellas! I like salt, pepper, cheese, and dried pepper flakes. Oh, can they not get to this? Cringe? Vegetable farm. Why do you guys drink so much beer? Make this high priority. Not enough stone again. Okay, down into the mines. Some of the dithering makes this more confusing, if I'm being honest. Get this. I don't know how you'd fix it, if I'm being honest, but if there's a way to that you can think of, that'd be nice. Beer tastes so bad. Depends on the beer. Most cheap beer is just not worth it. Like, I haven't really drank much of anything since college, unless I'm at, like, a brewery or a pub or a restaurant with, like, really good burgers, for example. I really like beer and burger. That's a really good combination. But the thing is, I don't like IPAs, for example. Like a nice cocktail. Cocktails are good, too. Don't let anybody tell you that they're too girly or, like, baby drinks, because cocktails not only taste good, but they'll mess you up. Is it all porous rock? I can't really tell. I like dark beer a lot. Kind of bitter. Bourbon's also one of my preferred drinks. I can't stand bourbon, see? Bourbon to me is yucky. Okay, I have this built at least. And now... Did it! Now we need to prepare for the arrival of the king. Where will he enthrone himself? Probably also up here. Oh, look at him in his little red armor. Aren't you snazzy? Not enough knowledge. Get some ceremonial braziers. Is it a waste of resources? Again, probably. However, I simply don't care. Is the thing. We're gonna mine out all of this. This is gonna be the big throne room. Or maybe, hang on, instead of that, how about we do like this. I also want that stone, that's why I'm digging that out. Actually, leave those so we can put a door here. And then we'll want to make it too high. Yeah. Those Cutwater canned drinks will mess you up. Cutwater? That I've never heard of either. Schmancy. Is this wide enough for the king, though? It'll be wide enough for now. How big are the statues? Because I want to make statues next to him. That should be fine. I love their little scuttering. That's so funny. This could be a wooden door. Whatever. Yeah, nothing uses a refined iron yet. Kind of weird. And then we build the rug. Yeah. Oh, is it 3 tall? It is 3 height. Wow. Alright, guys, you heard him. Get at it. They can dig above their heads like that with no problem? That's crazy. These dwarves are wild the way they dig. They be digging. Alright, let's see about digging down deep enough that we cause problems for ourselves. Let's do that. Yeah, what if we dig a shaft, like, straight down? Where was my... Was this my staircase here? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go... like this, and then... straight down. Can't mine deeper in the demo. Cringe. I'm trying to unmine. Can we... Okay, then go as deep as you can go. It says that you'll be able to mine deeper in the demo, find hidden treasures, and encounter unexpected enemies. Can I have expected enemies at least? I wanna see how the combat works. That's like a major portion of your game. My guy. Throw me a bone here. They have all kinds of flavors, but many of them are around 12%, and they hardly taste alcoholic. See, that is always the trick, I've heard. You know, a lot of people are mostly looking for a way to make their alcohol not taste like alcohol, which is fair, because, you know, nobody wants to drink mouthwash. Unless, of course, you do want to drink mouthwash, in which case, seek help. What are they scuttering around doing? Oh my god, they're doing it. Attaboys. Oh, they did it. That was quick. Good job, guys. Good job. Well done, I think. The little scuttering's kind of funny. We have additional storage over here that we could use for coal and iron, I guess. Oh, that's right. We haven't been making stone anymore. I stopped production for a while. I'm a big fan of margaritas. I like margaritas. They alright. Yeah, these need refined stone, iron. Okay, we also need more thinkers. So can we get, 2 fewer... we kind of need all the workers. Maybe we could take 2 workers off and get 2 more thinkers. Yeah. I kind of feel like the soldiers aren't doing anything, but... because we've been stuck at 2 knowledge forever. Our prestige is crazy, though. Dwarves love it here. Oh yeah, I was going to build a pub as well. Because I moved all the farms over. Was going to move all the farms over, I mean. And this is 2 height, 3x3. Okay, we can make that work. I like how snowy it is outside, but it's also really boring. The landscape is very bland. In Dwarf Fortress, there's a lot more you can do as far as, like, exploration and stuff. And this is just a demo, but still, it kind of feels like there's a lot missing here still, you know? Also, why has this not been built? Oh, we need more stone. Maybe I shouldn't have scrapped those farms. We may starve to death. There should be plenty of stone down here they can grab. Right? I think it's kind of goofy that I have to look for it, but, you know. I mean, in Dwarf Fortress, you literally have to cart all of the stuff out of your base. Because you just have so much stone. Dwarves are very tired. Don't especially care. Somebody died of thirst! Okay, well. I don't know how that happened. But if you simply refuse to drink water, that's on you, my guy. You know what? I'm just gonna dig this out. Screw it. Screw your walls. I don't care if your little homes are cozy or not. I want my throne room. That's all that really matters. The thinking is still not really happening. Kind of disappointed by our lack of thinking. All those Minecraft villager dwarves died. Oh, you're stuck somehow. That's not my fault. That's how they keep dying of thirst. They're stuck on the giant ladder. That's goofy. Alright, I can't help... Yeah, see, I can't help him. But, maybe I should... fix it somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how to save them. There. Fix yourselves. Is he free? I hope so. I'm tired of losing dwarves. Maybe I should have stuck with the stuff we could reach easily. It's okay, more dwarves are coming in. Everyone's so happy here that they just don't care. Like, well, someone died, but he was down in the deep hole. That'll happen. You know it is in the deep hole. Everyone fears the deep hole. Are they stuck again? Yeah, he's stuck again. Okay. What is this? No action? Sorry, guys. Those of you down in the deep are going to be walled off down there and never heard from again. I am sorry, but I simply cannot allow everyone to keep dying. Goodbye. Stay away from that hole, guys. No one goes down there anymore. We don't talk about it. More dwarves will come back. It's okay. I don't know what it is about that ladder that's making them bug out like that, but I simply refuse to try and figure out how to fix it. There was more solid stone around. Nice. That works. Of course, we still need more stone. Again. Why is it the thing that we have the least of as dwarves living in a mine is stone? What's up with that? What's the deal? Why are we like this? Okay, look, here's some stone. There, they should be able to get to that. Uh-oh. Hang on. That'll drill out all of this, though. So we're gonna do it this way. Yeah, like that. There we go. That should do the trick. Dwarves died. That was to be expected. Send it back down there. I would assume it's so you don't end up having too much stone, but I feel like it's not going as planned. Yeah. Like, I have so much iron and coal. No stone. Okay. These are now top priority. I feel like the soldiers are not pulling their weight, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't feel like there's a point to the soldiers yet. I'm just gonna let them go back to work. We still don't have enough knowledge for the throne. Sounds like they're getting it now, though. The not enough water thing is just not accurate. I'm gonna put you on the big TV while I eat. Word. I get to live in the big TV now. Take that, teachers who never thought I'd make it big. Guys, this should be low priority. Work on the farms. Oh, the farms are done. Never mind. This can be normal priority. We may need additional think tanks. We could also build another water pump right here. If we really feel that that is necessary. Okay, famine is back. Farms are highest priority again. I forgot to fix that. Guys, how are we out of stone again? You didn't even get the stuff over here yet. Nice! Giant ceremonial brazier. Very important. Hell yeah, now we have pub. The food is coming back. Dinkity dink dink. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Shields and weapons. Well, this doesn't produce anything. I can set guard posts. Okay. That's what this is for. I feel like we have a good amount of dwarves, but Somehow, we are still not producing enough stuff. It's beginning to drag on. And not dragon. That would be cool. Oh, is there water down here? Looks like it. Yep. Not that that's especially helpful, but neat, I guess. Well, there's some rock. That's solid stone. We can reach that, right? Why is this mountain so porous? I hate it. I hate this mountain. We should have picked a better mountain. This one sucks. Do they have any way to actually reach this? No, I guess not. No, they do. I don't know if my voice is going to last till tonight. It's been scratchy. I feel like I'm trying real hard to get sick. The throne room is made largely of solid stone. Also, how big is the throne? I don't actually know. It is 3 by 3 and 2 height. Oh. Okay. So in that case, we will need to make this room wider, actually. Dwarves are very tired. I don't care, as it turns out. Now it's uneven and it bothers me! I don't care that the dwarves are very tired. That's right, I said it. The dwarves exist for the king. They should stop whining. There's some solid rock up there, too. What do you know? It will be grand. It will be a grand waste of resources. We need more stone, again. Okay, we have a decent stockpile of stuff. They could be on low workload for a little while until famine hits us again. Here's some more stone. Get all that. Get that coal, too. And you know what? Connect these. Just for funsies. We're still decreasing in intelligence somehow. Okay, I guess we gotta make the dormitory even bigger. We can never produce enough beer to actually sate these guys. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, if my voice isn't tip-top tonight, I will take a rest. And we will do Hightail tomorrow night and Song of Sunlight Friday for Free Game Friday. Because I haven't actually found another good free game yet. So perhaps that might actually be for the best. Okay, well, I'm gonna take 2 of your smiths away, honestly, and put them in the think tank. And I actually may need to build another one of these. Woo! Hightail! I had to... This morning, actually, I went on to check out my world again. And I've started building my treehouse. Most of the gameplay is going to be just me building. But my save file was corrupted. Fortunately, there was a wonderful Indian man on the internet who, of course, told me exactly what I needed to do. That's how I know he was trustworthy. As soon as I heard his accent, I'm like, oh yeah. This guy makes guides. For sure. Because it's always like some person with like really bad audio and like a really thick accent. It doesn't really matter what accent it is, but it's always a really thick accent that'll tell you like the one thing that'll actually fix whatever problem you're having. Gotta love those guys. Okay, knowledge is finally going up. Glad to hear it. This needs so much stone. This is such a massive waste of resources. But I kind of don't care, you know? I love the way they scramble about. It pleases me. The rest of their noises I could care less. Oh, there's more water. Oh wait, that's my water. Never mind. Like, the eating noises are definitely a little much. Okay. Throne. Got it. At long last. Reminds me of the Russian dude that would make a video that helped me with my biology class in high school. See what I mean? It's always someone with, like, a super thick accent that you can... And usually bad audio settings, too. Oh, wow. That's a really cool model. Look at that. The arrival of the king. Prepare thyselves. He will have the grandest throne room with porous rock and coal in the walls. We need more stone. Oh, God. Durin, please bless me with some rocks. Help your boy. All the stone is being used as flooring right now. There's stone over there. As long as we don't punch through the wall, right? It's fine. Don't flood the mines, please. I'm kind of tempted to flood the mines just to see what happens, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna flood the mines just to see what happens. Oh, they just die. Awesome. Okay. That's good to know. I didn't think that would be the case. I guess we're sealing off that portion of the mine. Damn. Guys, the water is approaching! It might be too late. Oh. Never mind, it's fine. Don't worry, guys, it's fine. Well, a bunch of people died, but, they live on in our hearts, or something. Well, now I have to find another source of rock. Oh, God. This is getting tedious. Not gonna lie. Maybe I got a little overambitious. Did we manage to block it off? Wait, does that... where did it even go? Over here, right? Okay, so it's spreading just really, really slowly. Fine, I guess? I don't know. I kind of don't care enough to stop it, if I'm being honest. This looks like solid rock. I want it. How can I reach it? That is how I could reach it. Not enough iron. Well, that's easy to fix. There's iron literally everywhere down here. Just grab some. Take whatever you need. Seems like the water's chilling now. Whatever. And as far as stone, I have no solution to that particular problem. Not yet. Okay, I no longer need thinkers. Wait, no, because then we'll lose our research stuff. Ugh, that sucks. The king is here! Congratulations! Can I see him? Yeah, there he is! Anar Lorafson. Look at you. We did it! The throne was built just for the king. There's no time to celebrate. The rumors of enemy party. Are you prepared? No, but I'm going to be. Now I'm prepared. I hope so. Losing upgrades. Great. Ah, yeah, fine. We only need 6 guys. Whatever. The rest can be on learning duty. Where are the enemies coming from? What do you mean they can't find a water pump? There's water pumps literally everywhere. Why are there nobody here yet? Guard post. Right there. I should have 6 warriors. Month 13. Oh! Troll! A troll! How do I attack him? Guys! Guys, there's a troll! Do something about that, please! Get him! Get him, boys! He smashed my guard post. Someone died, but I don't know why. He broke my statue! You turd! We did it! Okay. We hope you enjoyed the experience. Full game will let you do much more. Defend against enemy waves, new enemy types, encounter lava and other obstacles, build columns to deal with rune collapse, produce new resources, much further with your dwarven kingdom. Okay. So this is sort of like... I'd say it's Dwarf Fortress Light, if I had to take a real stab at it. It lacks a lot of the variety of Dwarf Fortress, even like from what they showed with the expanded version, like with all the... I mean, this was half of the game, just about. We got through half of their entire tech tree. So there's not a whole lot more to this game. It seems like you can't really control your army on your own, which sucks. There's no traps, there's no real defenses, it's just putting your soldiers into combat. Judging by the fact that it tells us more about that enemy, like he deals area damage and stuff like that, you'd expect to have some way to specifically counter different kinds of enemies, but no such luck from what we could see, at least. Soldiers are all the same, they all use the same weapons. It looks like you just make swords and shields, and even in this version you didn't have to do that. So if you want a much more simplified version of Dwarf Fortress with better graphics and more visuals, then I think this would probably be more your speed. It has the vertical building, it has the decoration, it has manufacturing and managing those resources, but when it comes to more of like building out your fortress in a way that's interesting and enjoyable, I feel like it's still lacking a lot. Now that can be fixed, because this is just a demo, so there could definitely be lots more expanded upon to make this more interesting. You know, having animals, they said there's random encounters, that could be cool. They could include some type of, some traps and intentionally dig up water. You could see it through the walls there, so it's pretty unlikely that's ever actually going to happen to you. But the graphics are good, the sound effects are alright. The concept is pretty solid. I like where it's trying to go with this, but also there's just it's kind of simplistic. Like I wouldn't see a reason for me to have more than one guard post anywhere. So because there's only the front gate and your mine to be attacked from, right? There's no chances of any dwarves getting infected with like some of the parasites you can have in Dwarf Fortress or stuff like that. The only real thing you need to worry about is blocking the front door and blocking where you're digging. And that's kind of it. So I'm curious to see where they're going to go with this to make it worth your while. Because the foundation's very, very interesting. It's very good. It's got a lot it's got a lot to ride on with Dwarf Fortress building that foundation for us, but on its own, I feel like it's still lacking a little bit. So if you want to check this game out for yourself, play this same demo, there's a link down in the description where you can download it for free and try it out for yourself. It'll also help you get in touch with the developers and keep track of this as it develops. Thanks everybody so much for listening to me today. I'm the voice in your head, and you'll be hearing from me again real soon. Bye everybody! Thanks for hanging out with me today.